Disclaimer. Before starting this video, please do not harass any of the people mentioned in this video. I do not want people sending hateful comments to them, as I do believe they have the potential to create great content. Hello everybody. The man who is currently reading this is majka ti deva prosta a very nice Nordic Slavic man. Thank you, bevere. If you have been active in the communities of games made by MSC games, you might have noticed an interesting occurrence on YouTube. A recent influx of videos about both games have flooded the recommendation page of a few people, including myself. These videos follow the style of another big Australian content creator by the name of Martincitopants. What the fuck is that name? Whose videos are heavily edited that utilizes maximum pacing and includes surreal humor made to portray the games being played as chaotic and extraordinarily difficult, while portraying himself as a frog wearing a suit. Of course, he is not the first person to ever make videos like this. What matters is the personality that you have in your videos. Many have copied popular, already made video formats and putting their own unique, distinct spin on them. This on its own is not a negative thing. However, an issue arises when the videos, heavily or slightly inspired by them, become very similar to each other, with nothing much that makes their content stand out, which includes the title usually being "This game ruined me," "Suffering in my winter car," and "My summer car humbled me," including such hits as "This game raped me." Thumbnail having main vehicle scattered into pieces, having words like pain, ruined, and other synonyms. Character using stock photos or other images of a person in a suit, excluding a few specific creators for different positions and their profile picture being used as their face. The storytelling and jokes are also of similar nature. A few popular creators of this is Medieval Cat, Mr. Zack No, who made the one video on it, Amlando Ignacium. I do not know how to pronounce that. What the fuck is this name? Yes. And other similar newer creators like Clayplay, Zyphar, and the British Bozo. This has become quite a problem as original content such as cinematics and other unique content made by Sparks, MJ McJazz, and Sergeant Snazzy get overshadowed by the exact same inspirations, of which some are borderline clones. Today I will examine the most popular creators one by one then. Starting off, Medieval Cat. A supposedly but not so sounding Polish content creator with 53,000 subscribers, who has made a decent amount of My Summer Car videos, of which are also experiments and include mods, with a few ones on the sequel. Of course, he has also made videos on other games, but it is usually associated with them. Here, it is obvious what the similarities and differences are. The more lean and polished Slavic humor with hints of Life of Boris there and there, personality and visual character. The point of the videos mostly being centered around the difficulty of the game, which in some cases is over exaggerated. This can already be applied to the others that have been mentioned earlier who have a decent following. A lot of his videos have the word pain, suffering, and ruined on the thumbnails, further confirming the issue. Other than that, his personality is quite set apart from Martin's, and with his decent storytelling makes it worthwhile for some viewers of Martin to watch. I won't elaborate much on Mr. Zack Nono as he is much more known about his half-sword videos and has only made one My Summer Car video that also just suffers from the main pain difficulty problem. Oh yeah, at the time of me writing this, 13th of July, he has planned to release a second video on the game at the 15th of July, which at the date of recording this would be tomorrow. So who knows how will that turn out. It is time to introduce Amlando, an American YouTuber with 6.4 thousand subscribers. He is much more inspired, with him having made 8 total videos on both games, which follow almost the same exact formula. Pain, suffering, crimes, chaos, and overall just mayhem. The humor is again a lot more inspired and a very fast-paced narrative. The videos speak for themselves, nothing much sets him apart. Ignas Chump, a Lithuanian YouTuber with 12,000 subscribers, has had his most popularity when he made videos on My Summer Car, with him making them right at the time that Martin was actively making content on it. This, of course, contributed to the very heavy inspiration, air quotations. Unlike other people, he has an animated Roblox character in a suit, setting it apart visually, of course. Not much if you think about it. Other than that, it suffers from the same other editing title, thumbnail humor problems, not setting him much apart personality-wise. It is now time to introduce Psychiczny, an entirely Polish YouTuber with 3.6 thousand subscribers, starting nearly at the same time as Ignas. He has made the most amount of videos on the games, more than anyone else on this list, and it seems like he is even the most similar to Martin. Nothing much to note, other than just being a Polish Martin. Wow. It ends with the ones with a decent following, and I think you can see that just about each one of them sounds about the same and nothing much is different other than a thing or two, further solidifying my point. I couldn't even say much about the last three ones as they weren't offering much originality. I could go on about the smaller creators, but two of them are blatant copies, which hopefully changes as time passes and they find their unique ground. In conclusion, all of this seems to be a consequence of latching onto the newest popular thing and staying with it ever since. A good example is a short period of Sparks clones after the release of his own short cinematics. For example, Life of a Satsuma and Average Day. The problems start to appear with all of these nearly identical, inspired YouTubers starting echo chambers, causing content fatigue for viewers, with the same jokes and same editing, with of course including misrepresentation of the game they are playing. While it can bring people in, it can also deter people away from My Summer Car. For example, with them presenting it as a boogie, very hard haha Finland drink piss alcohol simulator. Not to mention the echo chambers in detail, hiding genuinely creative and good creators who are making incredible videos. For instance, again, MJ Mixtures Part 2, cinema 1 hour and 5 minutes long, extremely detailed and yet only 26,000 views. The future remains uncertain for Ami's tech games related videos.